evening, everyone. Welcome to the post-market analysis. Today is Thursday. It's August 15, 2024. Right now it's like at 10 o'clock. And so first, we could look at what happened after the futures open yesterday. So Wednesday night, yesterday, the future open is chopping. It went down, and actually it looks pretty bad. It sort of broke below the opening zone, but it's only get down to about 11 points. Then it was able to come back, and here is like a kind of going above this opening zone, and later eventually it basically kind of getting higher. And as we can see here, this is a symmetric level. And it's kind of a pretty interesting that symmetric level, and it basically came down a lot and went back up a bit. It actually go above this symmetric level by like a quarter points, but that seems like that's a level that pretty solid. And later, as we can see here, and really it went back down by by 12 points, by 10 points, 12 points, and it reattempt that level again, and we only see it came back down again. And this is kind of like I think that's some kind of like that's still in the sort of like the upper range of the opening. And later it went up here, and it stopped at this kind of like the previous day's high, and later have a big kind of a run down here, and it's a kind of a shocker, and it actually make a new low here if we look at it. So this is another symmetric move here, and after that it basically come back, and it actually stay at the high when the lots of economic data is released at 8:30, and we only see this kind of a ratchet up pretty big, and get to the open at 9:30. As we can see here, it come back down a bit, but not by a whole lot, and it been kind of steady, kind of going higher and higher. And this is from the futures side, and you can see going higher and higher, and only till when it get too close, there's a freaking moment that dropped down a lot here. I think that it's easier just to look at on the SPX side here, and as you can see that market open, it kind of fluctuated here, and basically this is within the opening zone, and not until here, and it's kind of decided going kind of higher, and this is one big pullback here, and this is another big pullback here, and shockingly it went back here. That's a lot by any count, that's like about 14 points pullback. uh, but eventually it went back and closed at this 55.43 level. I have to say that market is really strong. And yeah, it would be interesting to see that how market going to move tomorrow. So it it's hard to say what it's going to do tomorrow, and it may be another looking at this, it could be another kind of 40 some points move, but at least we should expect about uh, probably 35 or 40 points move. That that means it could go to like a 55.80 and almost looking at like a 5600 like a insight. Not sure about the geopolitic things going to manifest, and whether that how much that's going to come into play, and whether people are going to sell off like on Friday for the weekend, and then worry about other things on Monday. So that could be some possible scenario. As of for right now, looking at the futures, that's a pretty positive. And in terms of like looking at the calendar, so Friday is like at 8:30. That's like a building permits and housing starts. So about like those are housing data, and then at 10 o'clock have the Michigan consumer sentiment, and also have what the inflation expectation, um, like also what current conditions, inflation. Yeah, basically have those kind of inflation related some kind of sentiment and expectation. Those are kind of like indicators, and that's at 10 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, that's a Baker Hughes oil rig count. And 125, watch that out. There is a speech coming from the Fed Gooseby. That's about Friday. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I can tomorrow could be another day, could be about 40 points, and that means we could be looking at like it it could possibly run to 5600. So or probably not. So essentially tomorrow is like well, it could come back down to 5500, or it went up probably going to somewhere 5590, 5980 or 90, that kind of level, or say 75. So I would say that's all I have to share, and right now is looks quite positive. So you're most like going to jack up the open, and it could I won't be surprised that it's going to be a gap up tomorrow and then run into 5600. So yeah, that's all I have to share, and wish you all the best, and may the energy be with you. Thank you.